Everybody, it's Collector Dude. I'm back with another part to the Jim Lee book. This is beautiful. I just flipped through it just to see all the different artwork in it, the pages, the layouts, the panels, everything. The line work, the inking, just the word balloons. It's just everything's just beautiful in this book. I love these books. The one for the Todd McFarlane one I want to do next, but just seeing all of these, and here's one for Amazing Spider-Man. It's just, they're so cool. And then I got to do the Fantastic Four book, George Perez. Just these are awesome. I like to have these in my collection, more so than the comic books and stuff that I'm looking at. But I just love to look at the original artwork and everything, and then see what it looks like before they put it into a book form. And I remember doing these comic books when I worked with my friend Chris, and just I've done children's books and stuff like that too, and just beautiful stuff. Well, this is from X-Men, page number 272, page 16 here. So now they're trapped or something in here, Archangel and Wolverine, and they got them controlled somehow, and they're gonna be fighting. So I like the way the page layout is here. It's the beast in the background. I'm not sure who that was or is, but he's talking about how these two don't like each other and everything. But look how the page is laid out. See the wings, how they go. And you can, when you look at it, it makes it beautiful to look at. It's like an oval. You just lead your eye up here, and you go around. You follow the word balloons, and you go back around, and you see how Wolverine's blades are in his hand, his left hand, and then his right hand over here, and it just comes back around this way. So it's just around like this. Then you got the outer part here, and his knee is up going that way, leg, and this one's going down to the ground. Then you got the perspective on the floor, how it goes. It's just when you lay out pages like that, it makes it more attractive to your eye, and you like it. And you go, I don't know why I like this page, but I just like it. Because sometimes when you look at pages and they're not laid out really well, you're like, and you have a hard time reading it, you're like, wait a minute, this is something's wrong here, and your eye doesn't flow. The more that the better the artist is and the way they lay things out, it makes it better for the person who's reading it and looking at it. But you can see how that is, and just the wings, it can just come around and everything, just a big strong stance, just the perspective and everything. It's fairly cool. But here they are fighting, and like the little tones and everything down here. You can see how the word balloons and everything, how they're fading, how they cut them out and stuck them down there on these. Some of them I think they actually draw them on there, but some of them I guess if they don't have the artwork, they'll have to draw it or write it out and then cut it and then glue it down. But that's beautiful. Now Archangel here, you can see, look at this. You can see the color. They used some white out on here. Maybe when they drew this on here, this tentacle around his neck, it's controlling him. He's yelling at Wolverine, I can't control my wings. They're attacking on their own volition, of their own volition. He's whipping out these little razors. Cool. It's powerful looking. Even the cross hatching in the background. I guess he's swinging at the razors that's flowing here. He's knocking them out. Look at that wild face on Wolverine. Wow. And then all the hair on his arms. Look at that. Wow. It's a nice panel. See the whole thing there? Wow. Here he's talking about trying to get inside. This one's 272, page 17, or page... See, they got these all... It says 12 and then 16, and this one says 13. It looks like they got 17 up here. So they probably went through and figured out the page layout, because I remember doing that too when I did artwork. You draw a page and everything, and you might have to change it around and move it somewhere else if you can do that. Or cut it up and lay it on a cleaner piece of paper or something to get the story to flow. Which you can see the word balloons here, how they're cut out and stuck down. This right here is really cool too. I noticed this. My friend, when I was in junior high school, he had a jean jacket. Jean jackets were wild back then in the 80s and stuff. But he would buy all of these superhero and bands and everything. He'd buy all these different types of lapel pins, the metal ones or something with the little clasp on the back. And he'd put them. He'd cover his whole jean jacket. I think the first one he did, I think he covered the whole front of it, and he had part of the back of it covered up. But they were where you couldn't even see any of the Gene. It was funny, but it was cool too. And everybody admired him because of that jacket. And I know he spent a lot of money to get all those. But this right here is what I'm saying. This would be a nice cutout for a little lapel, and you'd have a little pin on the back, but whatever color he is here, like yellow and blue, or brown and tan and stuff like that. But just very cool. But look at that savage face he's got. I remember Jim Lee doing. I remember doing that too when I was drawing my faces and everything. Draw the lip all the way down. Very cool. And the shine. There's the cross hatching and everything, and the line work. Just beautiful. The hair. And this here, this is a powerful panel here. Boom. And I always liked the way they did Archangel's wings and everything. Who designed him, I'm not sure, but it's very cool. And this is the power of the line work in the back. Everything, and then how the wing comes up and just wraps around. Birds' wings are beautiful like that when they draw them. And then down here, just the silhouettes of all of them. Looks like there's some fighting there. Yeah, here I forget his name. Now this is what I call a fight. Yeah, put you down in there. All right, let's go to the next page and see what's going on now. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at all that magic. Every time I look at pages, I always wonder, like, who owns these pages now? And how did they get them back? Unless Marvel has them all, or Jim Lee has them all, or Scott Williams has some of them. Jim Lee has them. Maybe Chris Claremont might have some, or something. We'll see, because see all the names down here. They might have shared some of the pages and everything. You see, then they can sell them, make money, or they can just keep them in their own collection. But look how beautiful they are. This huge image of Magneto here. You can see the words are cut out. This is Crossroads. This is issue 274, page 2. The Savage Land. Magneto in the background. It's Khazar and Rogue. And what's his cat's name? The saber-toothed cat. Wow. Or saber-tooth, not a cat. But just, there's a wreckage here. He's awesome with his wreckages and everything. That looks like it's glowing. Just black and white, but it looks, the way he draws it, looks like it's glowing. You can see this fire. It must have been obviously a crash. Just very cool. All the line, just line work to make that out. You see more cut out. This is 274, page 3. You can see that's cut out here. I like to see that, just how raw that looks. And the line looks like it's moved over a little bit. They gotta flatten that out. Rogue. Magneto. I always liked how he did his line work and everything. Across the face and everything. The shadow, how he did the line work on the shadow. It just draws very powerful figures and everything. And the boots look like they're really shiny leather or something. Very cool. Nice. He's on this, like just being able to draw everything, the rock formations and everything he's standing on. Here, a little bit of grass, leaves over here. Really nice. Okay. Well, these are cool. I made up a story. I had superheroes going into a Savage Land like this myself with some of the characters I created, and I come up with something like this with them riding dinosaurs. It's like, it's not new. Anything you try to come up with, it's not new. They'd be riding pterodactyls and everything, just like Avatar, riding on the birds and stuff like that. And is it not? But if you make it cool or make it a little unique, a little different, maybe they could have robotic parts mixed in with them, or they could be giant crocodiles or alligators walking around, or metal. I made up a character called Metal Gator, and he's like a metal alligator, and it looked like a robot that went loose or something. Like they created something for a show or something, and somehow it got sentient and lost control, and now he's a villain. It was just different stuff like that. I made that up years ago, but I'll have to get some pictures and show you different things I made up years ago. But now this is 274, page 4. And I always like these panels here, these big long panels like this, to show stuff like that, the story and everything. So depending on how you do it, it works. But sometimes you can see sometimes they don't work if they lay it out incorrectly. Look how small they are here, and the perspective from the sky down to the ground here and up close, just really cool. But these guys on these dinosaurs are very cool. Attack. I'm laughing at some of these names here, though. I think it's this name. He's amphibious. Amphibious. And then, okay, here's 274, number 6, page 6. Like a jump here. Unless it's a different page here, because this says 4. They keep jumping up. But just a second. Okay, we're over on this side. But I just like always liked how Jim Lee does his buildings. Like George Perez has his way of doing buildings, John Byrne has his way, and Jim Lee has his way, and Todd McFarlane, you know, has his way of doing them. Just every artist has a way of doing their buildings, and just beautiful. It's just the big panels to the smaller panels and everything. Just really nice. And this guy here, forearms. And look where look at his name, Barbarous. Not as hairy as Wolverine, but look at that. I'm gonna stab him in the back. And Rogue's coming to the rescue here. Wow. Oh, like me, Rogue is a mutant. And suck his powers away, or sap them away, whatever. Or strength, where he won't be able to do what he's doing. She got up on him pretty quick though, because I'm looking at this like how fast she got up there, because he's about ready to stab him here. And she grabbed him. It's like, wow. While the dinosaur looks on. This beautiful artwork, just love this stuff. Now we're over here. See, this makes a jump from 6 to page 13, or 7 to 13. Same issue. There's a big long panel here in the building in the background. Very cool. Magneto with the cape blowing in the wind. Oh, he's got the moon in the background. I don't know who this lady is here. So, wow. Saladane, I guess. Yeah. He's cool, like a werewolf type guy. Cool. And there she is. Close-up shot. He always had the good, really beautiful women, powerful guys. Just good at drawing everything like this. Let's see. You can see the cutout more here. The discoloration. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's a cutout right there. You can see. Very cool. I like to see that. We're all up to that. Everybody standing around. You see, you got spots on the original artwork and some blue line. More fading up here. Like I said, I'd like to know who owns all these pages. Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Chris Claremont look like they signed almost all of these pages. But just to see, I'd like to know who has them and how much they cost, because I know like years ago they might have cost maybe $100, $75, $100, maybe a little more, maybe a lot more. But I know right now trying to get Jim Lee's signature is like at least $200. So I'm not sure if he charges any less, but just looking at this original artwork, I'd love to have a piece of original artwork. Scott McDaniel, stuff like that, different people. George Perez, get this original artwork from all of those guys. And there's some gals too. Okay, this is page 25. It says 19, but it says 25 here and up here. Very cool silhouette. Strong guy or something in the background, whatever he is. Wow. And these are cut out as well. You see a little bit of fading or staining and everything. I like to see the line work on the pages too. Very cool. The pencil lines and stuff like that. Nice. Always liked it the way he did shine and everything on the glasses. And shiny on metal. There's a big group shot there. That's cool. You see to get the signatures down here again. There's Jubilee, all the detail on her. That's Jubilee there. Cool. The hair. We have access now to a villain. This is page 30. And you can really see the way this is cut out. I'm not sure if it's the glue or something that they put it down with and it's just all faded now. But even so, it'd be awesome to have a page. I like the splash pages like this. Deathbird is her name. The path not taken. She wishes to slay Professor Charles Xavier. I like the way the letters are too. Whoever wrote this, the handwriting is really nice. See, I like how he does his shine, the fading, like it's a light coming up on it, and it's darker up here. It was just the different techniques that Scott Williams used. And everything, and then this is the metal tubing, piping, and everything. Everybody's got metal on their suit for protection and stuff. Who designs it? Jim Lee must have. I'm not sure if he designed this stuff or not. Or was she already designed before he got to her? But Deathbird seems like a new character back then. Really cool. Cool face. With all the feathers and everything, and the cape. Nice. And see Jim sign that there. Okay. Oh, that's cool. The Starjammers. This is page 1 of issue 275. You can see where they're cut out up there. The dialogue, or not the dialogue panels, but the narration panels. Boxes. Cool. Look at the creature. Look at this guy up here. Cool. See another lapel pin. That'd be cool, like a leaping image. Everything. That's cool. Just the laser guns and everything, how they shine before he fires them. The glow. I always wonder when he draws these how they get in this position. The way they leap off. She leap off. It's like she's landing. She's got her gun ready to fire as well. Starjammers, strike. Signature down there. Very cool. Over here, this is page 4, a jump. Really nice costume, armor. Like I said, the fading and everything here, and just the way they would color that, like it's mist. Everybody's captured. So much detail in this. More tentacles. But my pet manacle. Big long panel here. Cool Wolverine. There's Jubilee. Just figuring out where they're going to put everything. Like you can see, like a little bit of line work for the line work that they had, so they can keep the word straight. Everything. This looks like it's actually drawn onto the paper, not cut out here. Same thing with up here. Really cool. Pull back, see all of it together there. Just beautiful, man. It's like, wow. You can see the way he inks. It looks like there's light coming up. It's all dark up here, but there's light coming up from the bottom, and it's darker on the top. Kind of like my hand. See, the light's coming from the top, and it's all dark under here because the light is over here on my right. Really cool. Ooh, here we go, page 18. Professor Xavier is in that mast. Professor Xavier! Cool. Look at them teeth. That's a cool costume. I'd like to see an action figure with that. That'd be cool. With him in that costume and that armor. Wolverine with a little smile, a little cigarette there, or stogie, little cigar. That's a cool panel with all the faces here. That's nice. Now this is really cool. I like the helicopters. Wow. Look at all the technique with just drawing the black line, throwing the ink in here. And this I wonder if this was drawn in or he just let Scott and told Scott, hey, just draw some trees down here. And then just hit it with like, I don't know if that's like a sponge or something. Just really cool. Wow. He's always good at drawing helmets and stuff like that. Oh, the gizmos on the helmet there. That's cool. The flowing hair. Nice. And Jim signed it in red there. Okay. Really nice here. I'll go a little bit faster. Just so you can see, I like the zipatone effect that they cut out that there for the face. Nice face here. All the faces and everything. This is cool that they have this cut out here. And stuck it down and then put the word balloons on top. Fit them in there the way they cut that around. And this one was given to Kevin Best, Jim Lee. There's Chris's and Scott Williams' signature there. That's cool. Big word R. Jim Lee's big signature up there. This is page 47, issue 275. You see Gladiator, very cool. Looks like they changed the wording up here and cut it out and stuck it over top. And somebody captioned him here. He must have, I don't know if that's Magneto or what. Trying to hold him down. That's cool. There's just really no light around him, so they probably just had a flat color across them or something. I can't remember what the pages look like or what the color looked like. That's cool there. Gambit. Oh, there's Gladiator. Okay, this is Jump again, page 9. You got Free. I like the rocks in the background. That's cool. The curvature effect. Cool. And up here, page 8. I like this too, the little fading thing. That way they do this, and just little, real simple line work and coloring just to show the fading away like they're being transported. This is cool here with the zipatone behind her. A long panel. And this is cool. I like this. The power there. Gambit shooting his energy bolts out. That's cool. Let's see what we got next here. Now this page is faded a lot. Here's really yellowing. Page 9 from 276. Cool sound effects. The building here is cool. Big bright blast. All the detail. Nice costumes. Okay, he's cool. How thin that sword is. Banshee, thou art dead. This is from 277. Jump again, page 8. Uh-oh. Storm hit him. You see, they changed something. They were going to say something. It was not so long, Starjammer. Az was going to be in there, but while I have life and strength to save him. That's cool. She's got some power pack on. Nice background with the swooshes and everything. The black. To the abyss with our orders. Now that's cool the way they did the shine of the blast. You can see through it. You're flashed, Wind Rider. Strike. Uh-oh, hit her. Just power. Boom. Cities on mountains, crags of earth, or crags of planet, land. Cool. I like the helmets too. This helmet, and Jim Lee does some nice guns. The helmet here, the big old face shield. I'm not sure if there was a color for that, or was it clear? You can see the face or not. They made it blue or orange or something. And the cutout words. And the detail in this background here, wow. That machinery. Almost like the Matrix. Very cool. They got Xavier here. Deathbird. What is this place? Okay, old Gladiator's coming out. See, this is 277, page 16. There's just jumps. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. But I like how they do this. They got a little white line around there to separate it from the background, and the black background there on that wall. Same thing with Gladiator. Or that's just a wall there. But they got it on Gladiator as well. You see the blue lines? Very cool. And the detail on the face there. Spots. I noticed some of that with some of the artwork that I had. After a while, depending on what I inked with, whatever, it would get spots on it like I dropped something on it, and I'm not sure if that's perspiration or oil over time, and it just gets on the paper. Look at that. It's all over the whole thing here. Like somebody dropped something on it, but I think it's just, could be from the oil from your hands or something. But I always wondered about that when the paper would fade over a month or 2 months or a year. Very cool action. And I don't think this is Wolverine. I think if I looked at it earlier, it looks like it's somebody else. This is cool here, just the energy there and the way that comes out. Whatever that is. Vamp. Then we have this cool energy. Powerful pages. Wolverine slashing. That's not Wolverine though. Oh, see? And when you have served that noble purpose, I will kill you very slow. Ow! Everybody's getting stabbed in the back. Now it's got Gambit now. Stabbing fake Wolverine. He said the real Wolverine, I told him last. Bang, you dead. This is page 24. There's Banshee now. That's a cool cape there. Or wings that he uses to glide on in the air. This was going to open up here. This will probably be the last part I show you. This is cool here. The rain and energy in the background. Look at that. That's spooky. Shadow King. The Battle of Morale. Let's see, it opens up. See, here's the 4 covers, the famous or infamous, however you're looking at it, 4 covers that he did. Say famous. Just beautiful artwork. All the detail. And it opens up over here to go here. That was the main one there. And see this one, he's got both blades out for both hands. And then Magneto. It's like, wow, the power. It's a really nice panel. I wonder who owns this. Wowzy, wow, wow. All right, that'll be it for now. I'll stop here. Hopefully you like that. Let me know if you want me to do anything different. I'm just showing you a little slowly. Detail. I could go through the whole book really fast and get it done in one video, but I like looking at it and talking about it a little bit, but it's just beautiful stuff. You can see just the color, everything, how everything's fading and stuff. And I wonder who owns these pages. Just beautiful stuff. All right, thank you very much for watching, you guys. Everybody have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.